So today,
you're really close.
Back up over here. You come with me? And today we are going to work on our bow pulpit. This is the board that sticks off the front of the boat. This part this is the bottom, it'll get glued onto the front. It sticks off your boat. Kind of like that. And then
the hole is for the anchor.
That's right.
Anchor goes down and...
So what we are going to do is it needs some repair. We're going to sand it off. Got a bunch of gunk, so it's got some low spots here that we're going to fill in. It's a little bit low here. It's got some chunks that we're missing. We've kind of ground those out so we can patch those. The reason we took it off is because the wires were coming out of here and they were too short. They like stopped inside there, so I couldn't get the light wired up. Well, there's an actual piece of piping that goes through here and it pops out right here. I'll have to vacuum it out. But anyway, we've got that all cleaned out now, and I've got new wire at the boat, so we'll just have to go through and, again, just make some repairs, some patches, some fairing, and we'll sand it down smooth and paint it. So Chase, let's go over there and let's make some epoxy. So we're going to go one pump. Hold on. One pump of this. All the way down. There you go. You go one pump of this. This is the hard one. Okay, that's all you need. Makes it really good.
What's epoxy?
It's like a kind of like a plastic. Whoa. It'll become hard, just like our board over there that we were just looking at. So this is what, my second time mixing some epoxy and first time doing this type of work. So we will see how we do. This will give it some thickness. Don't touch. I'll do it. You grab the black thing. Okay. Keep it in there. Like that. Stir it in. Stir that in. Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Did it get in your face?
You okay?
Don't rub your face with it.
Oh, thank you, son. So this will actually make it thick and give it a consistency more like a putty, so we can fill in the holes. Hopefully I didn't put too much in. You'll see here in a second. Pretty thick stuff right there.
Wow, this is getting hard.
Getting thick. Looks pretty good. Alright, so we've already wiped down our piece with acetone. But this one we're going to do more of the bigger chunks here. This one right here needs some. I'm going to do a little bit of the bigger chunks. Right,
Can I do it after you do this one?
Lay this one in here.
Will it dry up? Will it dry up and become hard?
It's supposed to, yeah. See how there's a little bit on the side here, bud?
It kind of looks like white oatmeal.
White oatmeal, huh?
I mean, not white oatmeal. White applesauce.
White applesauce, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, white is grayish.
And then any excess we'll be able to sand off. Couldn't find us, buddy. You found us. Fixing this, repairing this, making it look nice.
What is that?
This is epoxy.
He's using epoxy.
That's right. I'm probably doing this all wrong, so all the experts out there will, I'm sure, let us know. Not looking for perfect, just looking for functional, right?
I wish I had a rich uncle that'd kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. They call me redneck, white trash, and blue collar, but I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. I keep hearing that money is the root of all evil, and you can't fit a camel through the eye of a needle. I'm sure that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool, 'cause it could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what
are you doing?
So this is the battery that came with the boat here underneath the stairs. What this does is this wire goes around up here on the back side over here. On the back side over here we have our inverter. So while we're driving the boat or out on the lake and we don't have it either plugged into shore power or we don't have the generator running, we can flip this on and we'll have a couple of outlets. So if we want to charge a phone or get up in the morning and make some coffee, we can do that off of battery power. This is a charger up here that charges this battery when we're plugged into either shore power or have the generator running. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and change the ends on these so that they hook up a little better. And then I'll put this back for now. Eventually I'll get a bigger battery, hopefully a deep cycle battery, and mount it into there properly. But this is what we got. We understand what it's doing, and we're going to go with it for now. So they had all these, if you can see that, where it wasn't, it's all exposed wire. And these are not a water connection. So I put a new butt splice in here. This is our fuse. Put a new end on that is the correct size to fit that battery. And then this will heat shrink and we'll make it waterproof. Or water resistant, I should say. See how it shrinks down and grabs the wire? You compare it to up above here.
It's hot.
Hot? Myself.
Is it supposed to spark?
Yeah, it usually does. Once you got one unconnected. Uh-oh. Turn it off. There's no tie down for this right now, so this is just kind of floating around back there. So I will need to get something to secure that.
Didn't we see something at West Marine?
Yeah.
Was it just not the right thing?
It's not for this smaller battery. It should be a bigger battery that goes in here. So.
Now what are you doing?
I am buttoning this up. This had all the electrical underneath there that we just corrected. Putting the battery charger back in. This will pull up here. So just put everything back together basically.
Two.
You see okay?
Nope, we're still.
You can't see anything from there, so just
Still screwing in the screws. A pain. Screw in the last screw. Once he finishes screwing it in, you have the annoying screaming brothers in the background.
all right, we got everything put back together. Here we go. Started, and why it's not staying running.
I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that'd kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't
Okay, so we are back to our wiring mess
but it can buy
behind the
me
dash.
a boat.
You can tell somebody's been in it before, and I couldn't figure everything out. Well, I did figure everything out, and I didn't like the way it was wired. So what I've done here is all of these, for example, all of these purple wires join out of one wire right here, and then they all go up to their dashes, to the different, and that's the ignition, that's the power. Then you have the same thing here with the black, going up to all the ignitions. And then all the individual wires are the signal wires that come out. So what I've done is I have built, hopefully you can see that, a loom, I guess. So we will go to one of them, and then we will go to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, all the way down. So our power, I believe, is going to come in here. Then we'll jump to here, there, 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 and then we'll finish off at the hour meter, which actually has been disconnected. So there's a trim tab. You can see there was no connection there. So not only are we, should clean up this mess of wires here, where it's just about half the amount of wires, maybe a third of the amount of wires as there was. So there's what it looks like now, and I'll show you when I get it done. Okay, so I've got all the boards up, I'm actually able to reach them up to where they go. Before, when I opened this up, I couldn't even lift this whole panel up right here until I had removed all of this stuff because the wiring was so entangled and mess. So I've got this side pretty well cleaned up. Oops, sorry about the camera. I got this side pretty well cleaned up. All of this stuff, it looks like at some point they had added an extra something in there. So all these are covering just this dead end right there. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting those out and I'm putting in these nice shrink or heat shrunk connections here so that they are they look nice, and so that they don't, you can't have loose ends like this. You never know when something's going to touch that and cause a spark or a fire. Everything needs to be sealed up, especially underneath the dash. All right, anchor lights working. Courtesy deck lights are working. These are all lit. Only that one should be lit. Those are correct. And then when you turn them on, they turn on. Gauges all work. This is my hour meter. I don't think there's a light for it, but I did get it hooked up correctly. GPS. Got us some charts. Thinks I'm in Miami right now. Sonars. Very cool. You can hear the radio's working.
So what are you doing?
What am I doing? I am fixing that shower head thing. The hole there. The plumbing right there needs to get connected to that. And then that'll feed up there to the shower head. So, here we go.
Did you get it? Nope. Thanks for watching. We finally got all these projects done and we are getting out on the water. So stay tuned till next time.